Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak has been on the market for a few weeks now, and I've personally put in nearly 40 hours into this game. I've enjoyed the very welcome improvements the Monster Hunter team did from Rise, and I appreciated Sunbreak's beautifully crafted story. However, now that I'm in the endgame, I've sort of been like, damn, there's almost nothing new that I haven't seen in the trailers. Furthermore, the first batch of teasers and trailers for Sunbreak were executed perfectly in the eyes of a fan like me, leaving a lot to be speculated and a lot to be imagined, but still convincing enough to buy the game. But throughout the promotion campaigns, Capcom revealed practically, no literally, every new monster, their armor and weapons, a new form of the monsters, and the new locales. Shit, even the final boss made a cameo, and that shit hasn't happened since 3 Ultimate, and that game still had at least 60% of its content not spoiled by its own trailers. Sunbreak has a diverse and noteworthy monster roster, bringing us flagship level monsters from Monster Hunter 4 Ultimate and Frontier, and more to come in the title updates. However, the way they promoted new and returning monsters felt like a Smash Bros showcase. Monster Hunter isn't Monster Box, bro. It doesn't feel cut out for that type of promotion since it's an RPG, not a fighter. The basic narrative of Monster Hunter is that you're supposed to be a hunter set to explore a new place, solve its mysteries through quests, slaying monsters and making equipment from them. But once you've already seen all of the gear from these supposed to be mysterious creatures, it takes away from the immersion because they were showcased in the trailer already. For example, it's like seeing all the major villains of an action movie and already knowing their secret weapons and motives because too much was shown or said before it actually came out. I truly believe not everybody wants to know entire rosters, plots, and settings before any form of media is fully published. Which is why things like spoiler warnings exist and you can blacklist specific words from the internet. Capcom really sat down and said, fuck the content leakers and data miners on Twitter and Reddit. I'll just do it myself with this title. And personally, I would have respected that move a lot more if there was more in Sunbreak's base state than what was already shown. But there's just not. You should know when you're putting out too much information in the trailers when you can see the entire cast of the game just by watching the promotions. If I were to review Sunbreak, I can really talk about everything in the full experience excluding the last story bit just by using footage from the teasers. Moreover, there are things that I as a veteran fan would have loved to see just in the game and just found out about it through the story. Instead I was sort of like, that's cool, I already seen you in the trailer, but what other cool stuff haven't you shown off? Once you've amassed a fairly big and loyal fanbase like Monster Hunter already has, there's no true reason for you to try and reel in people by releasing too much information, because obviously, people are still going to play. The main message is that you can still show off some really interesting, thought-provoking things in your trailer, because what else would you have a trailer for? Ambiguity is cool, but you shouldn't have 80% of your content already out before the real deal. Overall, Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak was a fantastic entry into the franchise, and really gives me hope for what's next to come. So my feedback to Capcom is, in the future for the Monster Hunter series, please leave more things left untold and not shown for the full experience, in order for the immersion and player experience to be better and engaging. This video is simply a culmination of my own opinion, but I would love to hear yours, so if you have anything to say, leave it in the comments or reach out to me.